everybody, welcome to the Gauche. The madness has just begun. If you want to hit that like, subscribe, notification bell to find out more about this channel and get notified for more content, please help us out. Click those buttons, and then we can bring that party to you even more. So, other things we'd like to do a quick mention on is we are trying to get this community to grow. We need you guys, all of you, to help out if you can. A simple like on this video helps get this thing growing. A simple subscription button click if you haven't done so far or haven't done that so far definitely would help. Notification, of course, is just simply if you want to hear more about the get notified, you know, from new content coming your way. If you choose to donate, we do have the link tree available. My wonder wife Gina has posted that for you fine people in the Gauche. Does help get this equipment updated so we can get you the best quality available on our videos. So we don't look like the 80s 7-Up or whatever guy or Coca-Cola guy that you know, jerks around. I'll have to figure out that actual name, the name of that guy. Bringing back memories. So let's get this thing started. Right after this intro, on the other side, we'll be introducing you to our special guests to kick things off. Hey, welcome everybody. How is everyone doing out there? Give me some ones in the comments if you're ready to just get this thing started. Who's ready? Is everybody awake? Does everybody have caffeine or well, at least one eye peeled open with maybe a paper clip? That sounds painful. But anyways, let's go ahead and kick it off. We're going to go ahead and introduce you to our wonderful guests of the Gauche. Here they are, Max and Gina. Welcome to the show, you two.
Hey, guys.
Hello, hello, hello. I had to turn my mic on.
I wanted to add, as far as keeping the equipment up and those funds help, which makes things fall on time when you don't have so many glitches. So that would be wonderful. Thanks for hanging in there, guys.
A lot. I'm not gonna lie. That would definitely help.
I mean, you guys are in the lightning capital of the world down there, so I mean, you guys also have the storms that you got to deal with. So
I kid you not, Max. We had a lightning strike on one of our streams, and it was smoking by our modem. Like literally smoking under the desk. I'm like, oh, this could be a smoking hot stream. Wink, wink. What?
That's awesome.
Yeah, of course. It's funny is just like I think next day or second day or something like that. After that, the modem then died. But anyway, that's near here or there. We got it fixed. We're back up.
Wait, at one point, did you think it was your brain that was smoking or just the modem? Just curious.
Well, look, Max, I'm telling you, sometimes when things are just hot to trot, it just gets smoking.
I knew it.
Smoking. Yes, I love the mask. It was a good one. How's everybody doing?
He's always a hoot.
Jim Carrey. How many movies has he been in so far?
A million. I mean, I liked his In Living Color days.
Right?
Who did he do? He did the Fire Marshal Bill. That was
Fire
hilarious.
Marshal Bill. Oh my God.
The charge every time you shot.
Cha 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 cha. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's very talented.
Can't go wrong with Jim Carrey. How about if I just kick things off too with a quick Zaiden zinger? What do you say, everybody? Want some crickets? Why not? What was Han Solo's response to a blind pilot who reads Braille? I have a bad feeling about this. Get it? Feeling braille. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crickets.
Insert crickets. Oh, okay. All right, we're going to transition to real quick to a quick honorable mention. Well, you know, we'll take a moment on it. And then we're going to start opening up our lines for some live call-ins. It's going to start getting crazy here in a moment. We're going to drop the link to Zoom here in a few moments, so be prepared, everybody. I'm going to transition the screen real quick to Miss Queen Elizabeth II. That's one of her early photos. We're gonna pay a little respect to her, y'all. Some good things that came from her, and I brought this article up. Some things that we didn't know about Queen Elizabeth. So I kind of read through them for a moment. I'll read them out to you guys out loud since the print's kind of small. So there's like 20 different facts. I'll try to be quick about it. But the Queen was known for her love of corgis. In fact, she had owned more than 30 of the breed throughout her life. But did you know that she bred the first Dorgie? Her sister, Princess Margaret's pet dog, a Dachshund, those are wiener dogs, by the way, called Pippin, had some alone time with one of the Queen's corgis, and history was made. Who knew? Second one, post-war austerity measures meant that the then Princess Elizabeth bought the material for her wedding dress with World War II coupons. She was helped by the British government, which granted her an extra 200 clothing ration coupons, and bride-to-be sent the princess the coupons meant for their own special days. However, the Queen had to return these, as members of the royal family are not allowed to accept gifts from the public. Eventually, Elizabeth married Prince Philip in a stunning wedding gown made by Norman Hartnell from Chinese silk. Hope you followed all that. Another interesting fact. Okay, there's a picture of their wedding right there. Pretty cool. Another fact, Elizabeth's diamond tiara snapped on the morning of her wedding in 1947 as it was being secured to her veil. With only 2 hours till showtime, the headpiece, a halo of diamond-studded spikes created in 1919 for Elizabeth's grandmother, Queen Mary, was rushed to the workshop of the Royal Jewelry House Garand under police escort, where it was hastily welded together. There, you can see the crown. And the rest. That's pretty cool. We'll do maybe one more here. The Queen was gifted a miniature cottage when she was 6 years old. I will not be able to pronounce this. Y with Thien Bach. Forgive me, everybody. Which means little house. Is an adorable thatched windy house given to Princess Elizabeth by the people of Wales on her 6th birthday. It was placed in the grounds of Royal Lodge in Windsor. The house was modeled on a typical Welsh cottage and contained a miniature radio, china set, portrait of the Queen's mother, books, pots, pans, brooms, and working telephone, all made to scale. Interesting stuff there. And one more, and I'll give you the link to the site if you guys want to check it out. The Queen's birthplace is now a world-famous restaurant. A London townhouse at 17 Bruton Street was the home of her maternal grandparents, and saw the birth of the baby that would go to become Britain's longest reigning monarch. It's now a Cantonese restaurant called Hakkasan. Interesting. Well, anyways, excuse me, y'all. Interesting fun facts about Queen Elizabeth II. And there's the link if you guys want to check out that site. But anyways, I just want to kind of pay some respects there real quick to Queen Elizabeth, because a lot of good things she did over the years. And I know I'm only speaking a minute fraction of the things that she did. So give her some respect.
Amazing, rare woman to have that full package and that extensive amount of time.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and drop the link for call-ins if you guys are ready for that. Y'all want to come on in and have a conversation. Press 1 in that chat room if you want to come in and join us. You know you want to. Who wants to get in on the madness? Press 1. Let me see it. Let's say it.
Of course, Bunny.
Ah, I see Bunny. Bunny said yes.
Maybe everybody's sleeping.
Maybe, yeah, everybody's snoozing. It's Friday night, people. Come on. We're getting close to our... What age group should we be placed in? We're not that old yet, I don't think. Or maybe we are. I don't know. I'm not going there. There it is. Come on in, guys. Water's sort of warm. Call it nuke warm.
I think I shared the right one. Yeah.
There it is. I'm going to pin it for you guys, too, so you guys see it at the top. All right. The game's afoot. Who wants to come in and have some fun at the Gauche video live chat? We've got... Oh, we got somebody in the house. Let's see who it is.
Are we going to hear some of your stories?
Stories? What stories? Hey, we're reserving that for next week.
Oh, is that next week?
That's next week.
You talking about the wrestling stories?
Yeah, I didn't know if that was going to be
Yeah, that was for
weekend.
Wednesday.
Oh, that's
I was a little
Wednesday.
confused because it says lunch rush above of your head instead of Midnight Madness.
Oh, man, see, whoops, my bad. But that's okay.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
madness. It works.
12 o'clock, AM, PM, it doesn't matter.
Good
It's lunch
observation,
somewhere.
yeah.
It's lunch somewhere.
Hey, there's people on
There.
here from all over the world, so...
Fixed it. But yes, it could be lunch. It could be dinner. It's madness everywhere right now, everybody.
Hey, Lisa.
Welcome, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now
We
again.
can hear
Yes.
you. How are you?
Oh,
I hear crickets.
Oh, things are like, hold on. It's crazy.
She's fixing it.
crickets did come from Lisa.
Hey. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
We can hear you. Can you hear us okay?
We can hear you now.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to all y'all. You know,
All y'all.
Yes.
all y'all. Am
Yeah,
I like? Hold on. Let me fix my sound. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Are you outside?
I'm always outside.
Awesome.
Always outside her box. Waka
Hold
waka.
on.
How's everybody in the chat while we're getting things squared away? We got Amy P in the house, Jen D.
Yeah, she's saying maybe one time we could try Midnight Madness at 10:30. For us,
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
I mean, it's 9:40 where I'm at, so I'm not quite, at midnight. But I do feel like I'm time traveling. I am. You guys are in September 10th. I'm still hanging back on the 9th, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
wow.
Hey, we're not at the, senior dinner at 4 and then lights out at 7.
That's not how we roll here at the Gauche. This is madness. All the people of all ages are crazy to stay up this late, but this is where the fun is, right?
Yes.
Even Doc Brown says, "Great Scott! Let's get it rolling. Come on, Marty." Let's see, Amy P. See you out there. Tammy, see you out there. Shock, welcome. Bad weather, bad Zoom. Ooh. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Awesome. All right. So
shoot.
again, the link is posted if you guys want to come in. So we're just kind of talking a little bit about Queen Elizabeth II. Yeah, you know, some quick respects there. We're gonna do some random topics tonight. I mean, the game's afoot, right? So this is where the madness comes into play. We're gonna do trivia tonight as well. We got those lined up. I got some more zingers for you. What does everybody in chat feel like today? How about you on the panel? Anybody have anything you would like to share or talk about?
Anything exciting from the week?
Nothing here. I mean, not yet. Anyways, I think nothing's really changed since last Wednesday, which I'm still kind of high on that interview with Dave. I've been talking to people at work about his book, so I think I'm gonna get him a few more sales, which would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's awesome. Did you
Yeah,
get yours yet?
No, it's just been like nonstop since. So I'm thinking like I have Sunday off, so I'm gonna focus on Sunday, like getting it and starting it, and then I'm gonna watch House of Dragons.
Yeah.
So
House
very
of
excited
Dragons.
about
Lisa,
that.
you had ordered it?
I did order it. It should be here on Monday, so I'm super excited. You know, like PC Tech, he's a cool dude, and like I'm happy to like learn to get to know him. And after watching the stream, you know, I'm not one that's like been into D&D, but I've always liked fantasy type novels and stuff, so I'm super looking forward to it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, definitely went right down the stream of D&D, but it's cool, just the fantasy of it all and taking you into the story, into the role.
Yeah.
I hear Dave's starting up, or Dave and Temp. I don't know if it's Temp that's starting it up or whatever, but thinking about doing a D&D stream, which would be pretty interesting. Haven't done that in a while, man.
Yeah, we gotta support Temp. Hopefully he's doing good on his exams
Yes.
this weekend.
Temp normally will stream on Saturdays, but we have some excellent fill-ins to help him out. Great, talented people. We're going to have fun tomorrow, y'all. Sometimes the best times is the unplanned times, even though we're planning it.
Right?
Man, I ain't going to mention anything about the other day, you know.
Lisa, I love the mouse. Oh my god, it's so cute.
She's my bunny.
It's a bunny. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's a bunny. No,
Some
it's
people have
okay.
gotten mistaken, but this is the bunny.
It's okay. So,
I'm near the rabbit, so I definitely relate.
I am Mira the rabbit too, so that's why I choose her. So, or him. I don't know if it's a boy or girl bunny, but I am Mira the rabbit as well, and so that's why I choose the bunny. And the funny thing is I accidentally decided to play with the avatars, and I have gotten stuck inside this rabbit. So.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's awesome. Keep on
I've
hopping.
gotten stuck in, you know, hey, you know, I just hop along with it, so.
Aw, silly wabbit.
So is that like
I
a
know.
Zoom avatar? Because honestly, I'm this is like maybe the fourth time I've ever been on Zoom. I know it's weird, but
You have
It
to have a
is.
login for Zoom in order to do it. Like if you create an
Oh, I
account, you don't
see.
have to pay for anything as long as you have an account and come in.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get the access to the beta options for your video settings, which will allow you to choose like the avatars is what they call it. And then in the
Mm-hmm.
avatars, you have the different types of animals you can be, like whatever spirit animal that you connect with.
Exactly.
awesome.
I mean, you can be a panda, you can be a raccoon, you can be a fox, you can be a wolf, you know, but there was one day where I was on a stream and I literally got stuck inside this rabbit, and ever since then it's like, where's the bunny? So, you know, I show my face and they're like, Lisa, where's the bunny? And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll be the bunny. You know,
I like seeing you too.
Her alter
well,
ego.
But I think it's so
Yeah.
cute the way the bunny gestures, the head moves, and how much he talks with face expressions, and it goes right along with it.
It is kind of funny because like even if I'm not doing anything, the bunny does stuff. You know, I could be sitting here and the nose will twitch,
Yeah.
or the eyes will blink, or the eyebrows will raise, or the mouth will just open and close. It's kind of it's a rascally rabbit, you know.
What's up, Doc?
Exactly.
right?
You know.
Anyway.
I mean,
Just a quick acknowledgement here. I did post the link again for you guys if you want to call in on the live video chat through Zoom. It's there. Come on in. I guess I could throw in another zinger while we're kind of getting things warmed up. What do you guys say? Want some more
yes,
crickets?
let's hear a zinger.
Hear another
Zing
I don't
away,
have any
Zaiden,
crickets
zing
tonight,
away.
so I apologize.
Oh.
They're quiet because it's been raining here, so
Oh, yeah. It's been raining all day
I
here, too.
apologize.
Has it been like that over there? Because you're over in where Max is kind of located, aren't you? In Oregon area?
I'm in Oregon. Yeah.
Oregon.
Oregon.
Origami.
Oregon.
We're Oregonians.
Oregon.
So I'm not
Oregon
Oregonians,
Trail.
you know.
We're at in Oregon.
I'm in Salem.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm
Where are
up,
you?
I'm in Seattle. So yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just straight shot north of you. That's awesome.
Oh, very
It's
cool.
not. It's not
yeah.
raining here. I think it's good. It's raining there. But yeah, no, it's gonna be like 88 tomorrow, and then
Yeah.
85 or 6 Sunday.
Well, it was little sprinkles, but the wind is coming back, so that's kind of nice for the Pacific Northwest. You know, like the fact that it's trying to cool off is a good sign. So, because it's been, well, let's just say it's been hotter than a hair in winter here. You know.
Oh. I saw Gen D's comment out there, too.
Awesome.
Oregon players. Oh, man.
You know, so.
Wow.
Yeah, last year was ridiculous. I mean, it was like one day in July. It was, I don't know, record of like 103 or 105 here. It was so freaking hot. And I was
Yeah.
like, I
Mhm.
moved from Florida for a reason to come to this nice bipolar area. And yeah, no, it did not help. It was so freaking hot. But yeah, my
Yeah.
friends, one of my best friends from Florida, she and her family came up here, and they're like, "Wait, you did leave Florida, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, no,
Wow.
I think you brought
Right.
it here
Yeah.
with you." I was like, "Out of all
Yeah.
the times to come, not July." So,
Yeah, like my honey bunny and I, we got married last year, and you know, we live in Oregon, and we got married in Vegas. And we got married in Vegas in July, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, we feel so sorry for you because you've been having hotter weather than we have." And if somebody in Las Vegas is telling you that you're having hotter weather than Las Vegas, that's
Oh, that's bad.
a sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a sign.
Things are changing.
So, yeah, like, I don't, you know,
Well, speaking
in
of
what
hot,
world?
yeah. Did you know that the first French fries weren't cooked in France? They were cooked in Greece.
Where's my cricket?
No, where are they at?
Chirp, chirp, chirp. Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
what does
dear.
one do in Seattle and where you're at, Lisa? You got stories up there in Oregon?
Well,
like, do in
you know,
general, or I mean, you kind of like left that open.
Well, we know Seattle's more like an artistic kind of coffee based town.
Coffee,
Is that right?
smoking. Yeah, there's a Starbucks, like, I don't know, 3 on every corner. Yeah.
Wow. It's worse than McDonald's.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's not too many McDonald's. I mean, they're like few and far between, but yeah, I mean, Seattle's
Yeah,
got a
that's
lot
not
of
healthy, but
everything,
coffee is. That much coffee is healthy for you.
depending on how much what you like to put into your coffee.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But,
How about-
I don't know,
Lisa,
I mean-
what did, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
I enjoy Seattle. I mean, like, I hopped up to Seattle in May, in the beginning of May. I went and saw Paul McCartney at the what is it called? The where they play the hockey.
Stadium in Seattle.
The Ecodome in Seattle.
Yeah, that's over by the Space Needle.
I think it's by the Space Needle. God, it's an Ecodome. But I did see Paul McCartney there in the beginning of May, and that was really cool. So I hopped up that way in May, and then I was just in Washington like 2 weeks ago to deliver a horse in Chelan. But what I do mostly, I mean, I horse around for the most part. So honestly, that's what I do.
Man, you are really
do.
on those puns. It's awesome.
But I do.
I think
that's
why
really
we
what I
click
do.
so much. Yeah.
That's what's funny about it.
I
is
mean,
literally what she does.
that's literally what I do. I mean, I was a hairdresser and a bartender for many, many, many years, and then with the shutdown and stuff like that, I kind of literally hold myself up. But I started focusing on animals and just working with animals. So right now what I do is I adopt wild Mustangs from the BLM or from Western Washington herds, and I train them and I try to find them good homes. So that's kind of what I do on a regular now. So yeah, so when people ask me what I'm doing, I'm literally taking care of ponies, training horses, and trying to find them good adoptive homes. So that's what I do. I'm an advocate for animals right now.
That's
I mean,
That's pretty awesome.
I have my little bunny here, but if I could be a horse or a unicorn in this, I would do it. So
I'll jump on the unicorn bandwagon for sure.
yeah, but I mean, the BLM, they did a wonderful thing. It was something that was established by Theodore Roosevelt and what's his? God, I can't think of his name right now. Richard Nixon actually kind of advocated on it, and it's a preservation of the wild horses in the United States, but the lands that the horses live on, they're getting smaller and smaller every year, for lack of food or water, and so they have to thin out the herds. And a lot of people have mixed feelings upon it, but it's either they let these beautiful creatures starve to death, or they thin out the herds and let people try to adopt them and let the wild horses thrive in the population. And I don't know, no matter where you go, I love to go to places and I love to see the buffalo roam. I love to see the elk and the caribou. And if you get to go to places where you see wild horses roam, I mean, that's pretty awesome as well. So that's kind of what I do right now.
Yeah, that would definitely be an amazing experience to just be out in the wild and see the horses. I've seen a couple of people on TikTok that have had that opportunity, so I have to just live through them and their little videos. But yeah, that's amazing.
Well, it brings out the inner child, I mean,
Yeah, agreed.
Definitely.
There's nothing like seeing wildlife thrive. So, yeah.
I know we have a ranch not too far from us, and they use the horses for therapy too, for different MS and conditions with both children and adults, but that gives them experience and getting out a little bit of exercise, just going a few laps around on the horses.
Yeah, when I lived in Hawaii, I was part of a community called Healing Horses, and it was retired horses, so older horses and stuff. But
yeah, just petting them and stuff.
Exactly, it was a thing for children with autism, or men and women that had like whatever ailment. And because the horses, they're sensitive and they sense that.
Yeah.
And they are big, powerful animals, but they are also gentle giants. And so eventually, what I hope to have, and what my goal is I would love to have a farm with retired horses, young horses, and things like that, and be able to do riding instruction for children and people with disabilities, or just therapeutic instruction. So because the horses don't care if you ride them, they just want to be loved. They're really neat animals, and they sense who you are and what your capabilities are and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Do they eat your carrots?
Do they eat my carrots? Well, I would gladly give them my carrots. So they eat my carrots and my apples, and they love mangoes. They love watermelon. So, yeah, we feed them a lot of different things.
Now, speaking of farming, after an unsuccessful harvest, why did the farmer decide to try a career in music? Because he had a ton of sick beats.
Zaiden.
Wow. Uh-oh. Kind of dance with that.
Beats. You got some mad chops there, guy. I mean.
Zinging away over here. Gauche land. But yeah, so cool. So how many different animals? So you raise horses, and you have a horse farm. Is that right?
I don't have a horse farm. I work on a horse ranch. So I caretake 24 horses. Yeah.
Cool.
I would love for it to be my horse farm, but it's not.
That's awesome. So
yeah.
Did you used to ride horses? Did you used to run them, race them, train them? How do you go about that? Does that take a lot of work?
So it is a lot of work. I do train them. I am what you call an endurance rider. And so what I did when I lived in Hawaii is I would take people on trail rides into the volcanic crater of Kauai.
Oh, wow.
And we would go on anywhere between a 2 to 8 hour ride into the volcanic crater.
Wow.
And
That's
so,
awesome.
yeah.
That must have been a cool experience.
It was a really cool experience. I mean, I've taken Olympic jumping champions. I've taken Australian endurance and steeplechase riders on rides. I've taken people who go on fox hunts on rides into Kauai when I lived there. And but now what I'm doing is I'm training. I have my young horse Luna, who is a Mustang, and my goal is to compete, and we have about 4 years to train for this, on what's called the Tevis Cup. And the Tevis Cup is a 100-mile race from like Reno to oh God, I can't remember the name of the town, but it's a 100-mile race, and you have 24 hours to compete in it. And so that's my goal to do. Like I'm like a long distance rider. So when I go out on rides, generally I'm out for anywhere between 4 to 10 hours when I ride. And the Tevis Cup is like one of the most prestigious endurance rides in the United States. And so the horse has to be able to be conditioned to trot for at least 16 hours. So
Wow.
That's what I do. Yeah.
And that's a lot of endurance to have to do that for that long.
Well, it's a lot on the animal,
Sure.
number one, but it's also a lot on the rider, because you have to be able to like withstand what they're doing. You know, like you can't get on the horse and peter out after 8 hours. So it's a lot for both horse and rider.
Does it take a lot of muscle work in your legs, especially?
Oh, it takes, yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I see all these
Yeah.
riders with their legs having to do a lot of work with. So, oh my gosh.
Mhm. So it's like the upper leg, it's from the knee to the hip for like trying to like sit or post a trot, whatever you want to do. But yeah, it's a lot. I mean, like I said, that's a goal. I mean, by the time the horse I'm working for that will be ready to do it, I will be 52 years old. So I'm hoping I have the stamina to like keep up with her. But you know, yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever
You know.
seen the show? It's like Cavalia Odyssey or something like that. Have you heard of that show? It's like a Circus
Cavalia.
Soleil with the horses, and they do a beautiful
Oh.
job with them.
Oh, with the Lipizaners, yes.
Like we
Yeah,
got to
the
see that one
Lipizan-
time. It was years back. They toured and they came here to
Mhm.
Florida. It was the most memorable, emotional, just gorgeous show that I've ever seen. Better than any other Circus Soleil or event.
Mhm.
And I still want them to tour again. I think they're from like Canada North or something like that.
Yeah, there's like the stunt riders. I can't do anything like that. I would love to be able to do stuff like that, but those stunt riders, they're a whole different breed of horsemen, you know, like, because they're going along, they're doing flips and handstands on the horses and stuff. You know, me, I'm just happy to stay on. So,
But it was so
Right?
so peaceful. It didn't feel like you were going to like some circuses. You kind of feel bad for the animals and stuff. There was such a connection with these horses. I'm sorry, it was just the most beautiful thing.
yeah, no, I mean, and you know, like, the beautiful thing about most animals is that they pick you as much as you pick them.
Yeah.
You know, like whether it's a dog, cat, horse, hamster, rabbit, you know, like whatever, they pick you as much as you pick them. And but the difference with horses is that you're looking for a partner, basically. You know, they are sentient beings, for lack of a better way to describe them. They're sentient beings, and if they do not feel that you are right for them, they will let you know. But at the same time, they're not going to be like mean to you, because that's not like their demeanor. But if you earn the trust of an animal like a horse, they will carry you into the darkness. They will carry you into the world. They'll take you places that only, God has created. There's a saying that you can get into a car and drive and see what man has created, but you can get on a horse and a horse will take you to see what God has created. And that's the truth. I mean, there's been some very wonderful places that I've been to on this earth that you can only see on the back of a horse, so yeah. I mean, I've gone to like really, like, there's a place in Oregon called I can't think of it, Camp Adair, and it's an old World War II camp, and it's got the old Victory Gardens and things like that. And I've ridden into the mountains in there, and there's like these wonderful sunflower fields, or like apple and pear orchards and stuff like that. And the hard part is when you get into the apple and pear orchards, especially when they're fruiting, the horses are like, hey, snacks, so, but I mean, it's amazing. I've been up on like mountain ridges and, in places where it's like, hey, if they fall, you don't. And I'm just like, well, what do you mean? Because I'm not going to let them fall. I don't want them to fall. So, like...
But here's an interesting fun fact, too. The movie Avatar, if you recall, they actually incorporated a little bit of the relationship of horse and the one that rides the horse, that bond you're referring to between the Na'vi and the creature that they attach to fly on. It becomes a permanent bond. They call them mountain banshees, which is those are the creatures that they fly on. So it was an interesting point. It just kind of hit me like, oh yeah, I remember the tie-in to that. They used that particular bond, if you will, relationship between horse and human to that particular movie. I thought that was a pretty cool thing.
Yeah.
In the movie anyway.
I love that, because it just shows how we're all connected. It honestly does. And
so are you guys ready for Avatar 2 to come out finally?
Finally.
Yes. It only took how many years before the...
I'm looking forward to it. I really wish I had seen the Avatar in Disney, the land that they had created. Have you guys been there yet?
No, I haven't. Not yet.
I mean, it's been like,
Tell
what,
us.
4 or 5 years once they opened it up? I haven't been there. I mean, I haven't been to Disney in like 5, 6, 7 years.
Yeah, it's their Animal Kingdom park, right? I think that it's in.
I think so, yeah. Next time I'm over there, I have to go check it out because, yeah, that movie is amazing. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the next one.
So Avatar 2 comes out December 16th of this year. So I'm kind of curious to see that movie. That would be probably one that you'd want to go to the theater.
Absolutely.
Will it be as mind-blowing because it introduced a lot of things, new things that when the first one came out?
It should be. I mean, it's been years since the first one came out.
Can you imagine
so
that?
It better be.
Right. The technology they have now since compared to then.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. They got these screens now. You can go into a studio that they can just digital screens, like a whole ring of screen around them to create a scene. And someone, an older actor, compared that to an actual set outside from like the old day to where they had to do all the walking around. Now they can just stay put and the scene changes and they don't have to move all over the place to do a scene. But it kind of reminds that nostalgia feel, which honestly I think that's cool. Even the new Star Wars series has those. Mandalorian had that whole big old background screen that did a lot of their scenes. Star Trek, even new Star Trek episodes and series that has that technology. So it's fascinating. I'm kind of curious to see what avatars we're going to bring Avatar
I think
2.
all the brilliant colors too is such a wide range of colors that he uses in his movies for Avatar versus other movies where it's cool special effects, but it's very dark. So that hides a lot of the techniques, a lot of the stuff that the camera's not catching. So it looks great either way because it's so dark and dim. But to do it that bright with that many colors and get it to blend right and look that beautiful, that's just fantastic.
Right. A lot of cool things
Yeah.
coming out show-wise, too. I mean, we already got the 2 shows, House of the Dragon and Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power. That one just came out, the 3rd episode. Did anybody watch
Anybody
it?
watch this week?
I did.
I'm curious.
I did.
Lisa, what were your thoughts? No hesitation in this
Got to
voice
think
at
about
all.
this one.
I liked it. I did. I liked it. I mean, they're getting a lot of shade and discrepancy on the series and stuff.
You and me read
But
these books,
I did.
the Lord of the Rings books. So didn't you read all the books,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, I did, but I didn't read like the prequel books or anything like that. But I did read a lot of Tolkien stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I did enjoy it. I really did, and like I honestly wish like PC Tech was here right now because he did talk about, I think it's Morrigan or something like that, who was the Lord of Sauron.
Yeah, so
They did make
right.
reference to that in this episode. And they did make reference that he was breaking away from him. And, because the Mark of Sauron is a map now, right?
Yes. Spoiler alert
So-
out there, FYI, in case anybody didn't watch it
Well-
yet. But hey, we'll call it a
I mean,
trailer.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Don't be sorry.
Hey, guys, watch it. Just watch it, okay? So
I thought it was actually
but-
not too bad. I did like it personally.
it was really good. It was really good because they introduce Isildur. Like
Mhm.
Isildur was introduced, and Isildur is the king of Rohan who winds up slaying Saruman. So
That is
you know.
right. That I'm really excited about that development into that.
mhm.
You know, in that part where
Yes.
Lord of the Rings
I
actually
mean, like,
starts.
I'm worried about my sweet, like, dark elven friend that I really like in the show. Like, I mean, he's not my friend, but the dark elf, I can't remember what his name is, but, I'm worried about him. Like,
I think it's Arondir or something. He's the guy
something
that
like that.
was with the lady with the 2 kids before he found the orcs.
Yeah, the lady with the child and and then he goes into the tunnels and whatever, and like the second episode, I think it was, and then he gets sucked through the trees, and then he winds
Yeah.
up meeting up with his elven kind and stuff, and well, like all Hades breaks loose on them,
Yeah.
but I mean, there's no other way to describe it. But
I do like the fact
Yeah,
they really told the story of the evil behind the orcs. Like it took over 2 episodes, and I
Yes.
knew, and I think we talked about this. They had to start bringing into the storyline the evil side of the story, which they did I think they did fantastic. It kind of had that creepy, almost feel like something's going to happen, and of course, bam, here we are with orcs taking elves as prisoners, and then they're trying to plan their escape. Just say spoiler alert there, but I agree
and
with you.
they get like
yeah. Go ahead.
and they get hurt, and and then like the migration of like the halflings, which are like eventually going to turn into the hobbits and the river folk and stuff like that. Like there's the movement of that, and then there's the giant that, PC suspects that it's Saruman, but at the same time, I don't know. I mean, like, I really feel like he's Gandalf.
Yeah, it could be.
I really feel like he's Gandalf.
Saruman or Gandalf.
But
I don't know. I'm kind of with you there. I'm like, it's like a toss up, because when J.J.R. Tolkien brought Gandalf into the story in his mind, he came in already with wisdom and communication to all kinds. All creatures and kinds, because he was wise to the treants. He was everybody.
From the stars. Yeah.
Right.
But they both fell from the stars. So is like the wizard being, is he like a combination in this show of Saruman and Gandalf, or is he Saruman or Gandalf? I don't know. But
me neither.
Like what PC was saying about it is that Saruman fought darkness, and so I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
I don't know yet on who he's supposed to be exactly, but I'm like thoroughly enjoying the show, and I love where they go to the what is it called, the Library of Knowledge, and they're talking about Elrond and his brother. And there's like the tapestry of the elves and stuff like that. Like, it looks, I don't know. I wish it would develop faster. I mean, I've heard it's supposed to be like 2 to 3 seasons. Like, are you really going to draw this out to make our little Tolkien nerds
they're competing with House of the Dragon right now as far as season time slot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And House of the Dragon brought it at episode 1. As much as I like J.J.R. Tolkien and his storytelling, of course, that's a unique taste for some readers and people that like to see that. Not for everybody, but for some, right? But House of the Dragon brings it to the table from episode 1. I'm a fan of that too. Who here has watched and got caught up with House of the Dragon? Raise your hands.
That would be me.
See, I haven't done that yet because I need to binge it. Like when it comes to Game of Thrones, I have to binge it. So,
yeah. So meaning you want to wait till all the episodes come out and then binge it from 1 to whatever?
Well, I wanted to try to do it, but I can't, because like that's going to be a show that I watch, and if there comes to like the end of a show, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, like why did I not wait? So
yeah, I can see.
I mean, I'll watch it. And I'm going to watch it. I was
like that with Game of Thrones, but then once I start watching it, I'm like, why didn't I watch this from the
beginning? Because they always leave you on horrible...
And they give you the hook. They always do it. And when they do it, it's frustrating because you're like...
but they always leave you on these horrible cliffhangers,
How they roll.
So...
Brilliant story writing. I hate to say it. Because if you really want it that bad, like, I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait.
mean, like, but I have to, because, like when I did watch like Game of Thrones, and I think it was like, was it season 4 or 5 when you like learned like the true meaning of Hodor, hold the door, like, that broke my heart. It's like, Hodor, hold the door, Hodor, like, oh my gosh, dude, that pulled at my little heartstrings. It did. And I was like, I've got to watch them all the way through from this point on, because like, I really wanted Hodor to be like around, even though I knew he wouldn't be. But it broke me. It broke me. It did. It broke me.
So
Like that was, to me, that was like harder than watching like Sons of Anarchy when like Opie went away, you know. So
what do you think, Max? So far, House of Dragon.
I really like it. Yeah, I mean, I think it's because it's like they start out with like the 9 dragons, so I think the more dragons, the merrier. I mean, I like everything. I haven't read the books though. That's the only thing is like even like when I was watching Game of Thrones, I wanted to invest in reading more, just so I could have the backstories. But I guess because they took so many characters and like meshed their stories together, that it was kind of hard to really follow, I guess, the books with the characters in the show. So I kind of like was waiting like once the whole series was done to then kind of go back and read. But now with the House of Dragons, like I want to know all about, you know, the that group, and it's just, yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I'm interested in them. I mean, of course, you know, the white hair, just like even like Lord of the Rings with the elves. I'm not like a diehard Lord of the Rings fan. I just know that Orlando Bloom just made everything look really nice.
I liked it. I mean, House of Dragons definitely brings to the table a lot of, like you said, like the 9 dragons, and I'm really looking forward to the development of the story with that. I really like Daenerys. The character is that the right one I'm thinking of? The
Daenerys doesn't have.
Not
yeah.
Daenerys.
Daenerys is
starts with an R. The daughter of the king.
Rhaenyra?
Is it Rhaenyra?
There's Rhaenyra. I think it's Rhaenyra. I don't know. There's so many characters.
A lot of isses. Man, but she brought that.
You can tell I'm a diehard fan because I know those people's names like boom, like that.
I'm just naturally bad at names, Max, but you know.
That's why it's socially awkward.
That's why this channel is amazing. Bring it to the table even when we're awkward.
People in chat are just commenting how much they enjoy the channel and the group and just connecting and stuff.
Love hanging out with you guys, man. It's it's fun. I like it kind of laid back a little bit tonight. It can be a little crazy. Probably do a little, like I said, trivia in a bit. But yeah, I posted the link again if you guys wanted to come in and join us on the video chat. Up to you guys. Why not throw in one more zinger? I mean, come on, you guys.
Well, we got a couple that have had a rough week. So.
Couple what?
Couple on here that have had a bit of a rough week and not feeling too well. So
I saw that, Brandon.
Feel better, or else they would be on here.
Yeah. Hope you feel better, buddy.
Yes.
And everybody else that's not feeling too well. It's been kind of a weird week.
Good health.
Weather's been weird. You know, whatever. Of course, this channel is for the weirdos and randos out there, so bring it. We're all about weird. But yes, being sick sucks. Let's see. I do have another zinger, if anybody's interested. Did you know your pupils are the last part to stop working when you die? Because
is there a reason why?
Because they die late.
Oh wow! But I'm done.
Oh. Can you hear my crickets?
Oh, they're so. I think it was so bad the crickets died.
You know, honestly, I thought the way that you set that up, I thought it was like a fun fact. I didn't even know it was like a zinger. I'm just like, oh really? Is that the last thing to go? Oh no, it just dies late.
Well, so I had a conversation with Siri though earlier, and I said, "Surely you're wrong, Siri," and she says, Don't call me Shirley. I accidentally left my phone in airplane mode.
Nice.
Airplane movie reference.
Uh,
See how I worked that one right on in there?
Yeah, you have a rare talent.
I know. It's so terrible.
So, Zaiden,
Yeah.
what does a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common?
What would that be?
They're both parasites.
I get it.
Sorry.
That was good.
Sorry.
You know, some people hate their job when all they do is crush cans all day. It's soda pressing.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Hey, you know, I mean, like, I thought the dryer was shrinking my clothes all along, but it was the refrigerator. So, you know.
Oh,
Sorry. That didn't come out quite right.
get some sandpaper
but,
crickets
okay.
out there.
That's right. Where are my crickets?
Did you see some
Sorry.
sandpaper crickets?
The kind that you
Yeah,
listen to and it
sandpaper.
just hurts.
Wow.
Yeah, because that one did hurt. So.
That's awesome.
Well, you know, my wife just asked me the other day where I got so much candy. And I said, I always have a few Twix up my sleeve. Twix.
Zaiden.
I know. So good. It's so bad, it's so good. I know you love it. I know you love it. You love it.
Well, what do you call a factory that makes okay products?
Ooh. What do you call a factory that makes okay products? I'm interested.
What do you call a factory that makes okay products? A satisfactory.
I like that one.
What do you call a pudgy psychic?
What do you call a what psychic?
A pudgy psychic.
A pudgy sidekick.
Psychic.
Psychic. A pudgy psychic. Okay. I'm on
A
board.
fortune teller.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I'll jump aboard.
Fortune teller. Oh, I love it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Why was 2019 afraid of 2020? Because they had a fight in 2021.
That one was bad.
It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that one.
That was dry. That was dry.
Deserves.
Just like two guys walked into the
Oh my
bar
goodness.
and the third guy ducked.
Oh.
Nobody's laughing.
I got it. You guys ran literally into the bar.
What did
other
the
one didn't. I
baby
get it.
corn say to the mama corn?
Baby corn say to the mama corn. What, Lisa?
Where's popcorn? Where's popcorn?
It's in my belly.
Any popcorn
So
planeteers on board in here? Might be for.
It's
might be
where
for you.
what did the baby corn say to the mama corn? Where's popcorn? So sorry. So sorry.
All right, so I have.
It's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad.
It's so bad. It's bad
You know.
that it's so good. You know what I mean? So bad that it's so good. Here's another one.
It's so bad it's good.
Right? So we're in Tampa. We have a good pirate theme going on, Buccaneers for a football team, right? And we have Gasparilla, which is every year. It's like the New Orleans Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
But we have a parade, which a bunch of boats come
You
during
have
the
multiple
day.
parades, not just
Man.
one.
It's
Yeah.
It's a trifecta.
Mm-hmm.
But so here's something for you. Where do pirates get their hooks? Second-hand stores.
Ah.
Wow. Wow.
Did that hurt? Did that hurt the ears?
Literally hooked it in me.
But lovely.
You know, oh, Zaiden. You know, I mean, it's the reason why I don't trust stairs.
Why is
You
that?
know, because they're always up to something. You know. Sorry.
Oh, that's.
Sorry.
I love it when it's bad because it's funny.
Sorry, not sorry.
Right. So bad it's so good. So here's a here's an actor joke. So you might catch this, I'm not sure. What do you call a bundle of hay in a church? Christian Bale.
What do you call a... Oh.
What do you call a
Goodness
bundle of
sakes.
hay in a church? A Christian bale of hay. Get it?
Ah.
I think we all
I
got
get
it.
it.
We should have followed up
I
with a
get
Batman joke.
Well,
Give
me time. let's see. Well, there's a bad date joke. If anybody's still out there trying to find a date. So someone asked their date to meet at the gym, but never showed up. I guess those two aren't going to work out.
You need to turn those crickets up louder.
Can you hear them?
Brandon says, "Is that a pity laugh?" It's so terrible. Oh my god.
Hey, well,
Yeah.
you know, I
Need
used to
more.
be addicted to soap, but now I'm clean. I mean, you know.
Oh,
Sorry.
that was some dry soap. That was
I'm
good.
sorry.
It was
I'm
good.
sorry. I apologize.
Sorry,
I
not sorry.
apologize.
It's all good.
Exactly.
All right. Oh my gosh. So, why is it so cheap to throw a party at a haunted house?
Mm.
Because the ghosts bring all the booze. Booze. Get it?
That one I liked.
Oh,
Gen
that's a
D said
good
we're
one.
gonna
That's
need
fine.
bigger crickets.
Oh, wow. Getting dry in here.
Yeah.
So I suppose we could change pace a little bit over to some trivia. What do you guys say?
Ready for trivia?
Sounds
Do some trivia,
good.
guys.
I'm horrible at trivia, so
Yeah.
this should be fun.
Yeah, we're all horrible
Let's
at
do
trivia. That's what
trivia.
makes it fun. All right. So let's switch it up. Let's pick a category. Let's see who wants to do either comic book, celebrity, music, movie, TV, or sports.
All of the above besides sports.
So
Who watched kickoff yesterday?
Not me.
NFL
not too many
started.
football fans in here, I see. We'll
Hey,
go.
I am.
Let's see. We'll try. I love music. Music first. How about musical? Ooh. I'm gonna type it up here in the chat real quick before I post it on the screen so you guys can see in the chat.
You know what's funny is I have a theater degree and I don't really know that much about musicals. It's really sad.
I actually, well, I didn't have a degree, but I took drama in high school, but I guess that doesn't really count, does it? Does pro wrestling count? Kind of like stage acting, sort of.
Acting, but not musicals. I mean,
Right.
Unless you were singing and dancing as you were, well, you could have been singing and dancing across the ring.
Guess it all depends on your...
Zaiden Storm, the musical.
Oh. Hmm. So, question incoming here in just a moment. How many of you guys out there have seen musicals? Anybody actually went to one?
I've been in a musical.
Oh. Which musical would that be?
Legally Blonde. I was Enid Hoops.
Ah.
It was a lot of fun.
The Lion King is one of my favorites. I've seen that once or twice. A couple times. Live.
I've seen The Sound of Music.
Oh.
I mean,
That one, I don't think I've even sat through Sound of Music.
I've seen it.
I
Well,
hear
it was
at night.
Marie Osmond. I mean, she was good. So, you know, it was like a thing I did with my mother. So,
All right, so here's the question. What is the longest running stage musical? The longest running stage musical.
Oh. Hmm.
Going to be either Chicago, Cats, The Fantastics, Phantom of the Opera. Which of those four?
Did you say the Fantastics?
It literally is spelled Fantasticks.
I don't think I've even heard of that one.
they're
Neither
a
have I.
fantastic.
They're fantastic. It was a fantastic show.
They're fantastic.
And G
They're
said
fantastic.
she's designed dozens and directed about 7. Wow.
Oh, we got so far majority saying Phantom of the Opera.
I think it's
Cats is
think
second
it's-
place so far.
Cats.
I don't know. I think Phantom came out before Cats, but I know Cats has been around forever too. Watch
Cats ran around. They ran around forever. You know, I mean, they were just like. I think it's Cats.
I'm thinking it's also Cats. Now that I'm
I think
thinking
that's what
about
I
it.
selected.
Because even when I was like a young,
I mean, Phantom
lad.
played for a long time, but I think Cats, like, there's so many different casts of Cats. That's a tongue twister to say. So many different casts of Cats. But
Sorry, Amy,
I
we
think it's-
we can't change back your answer. I saw that over there, chat. Oh, 9 cats. Must have been
So is
pretty
it
interesting.
Cats or is it Phantom? What do we-
Let's find out. I'm going to click on some I think is the wrong answer, and then we'll go from there. So I'll click on Chicago. Not so much. Chicago's a no. Fantastics? What?
Fantastiques.
Fantastics was the actual correct answer.
Really? Wow.
Just nobody heard of it.
Really?
So we all got it wrong.
What? Literally, that was 0%. Nobody chose that in chat.
Wow.
Nobody.
I really thought it was Cats.
I wouldn't have
Yeah.
chose Fantastics. Are you kidding me? It says here the off-Broadway musical The Fantastics by Tom Jones and Harvey Schmidt opened on May 3rd,
Tom
1960 and finally closed on January 13th, 2002, having been performed a record 17,162 times at the Sullivan Street Playhouse, Greenwich Village, New York.
Okay, so which is the one that's after that? Is it Phantom or Cats? I don't think this one counts.
Yeah, so they won't tell us
Exactly.
because it's wrong.
Exactly, Max.
It's wrong. It was the the X on Family Feud that they just say no. I would like to know though.
Well, then this is going to start a family feud right here, right now. No, I'm just teasing.
Man, I would love to like throw. Stay tuned to the next Midnight Madness. I want to get like a Family Feud game going on here. Figure out how to get that to work. I think that'd be fun. It's gonna be great.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Maybe we may get Steve Harvey on the show. Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be amazing.
Right? All right. So, my next question. What do you guys want to do? You want to do a movie, trivia, TV, celebrity, comic book?
Comic book.
Comic book. All right, chat. What do you think? Comic book?
Comic book category.
Comic book. Comic book. Comic book.
Let's just do one of each.
Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Makes sense. Do. Trying to find one that's not blatantly obvious, but not too hard.
I think you should do a blatantly obvious one day and see how many of us are not blatantly obvious.
How about if I do that right now? Just to see how obviously smart we are in comic books. Not smart. I don't know. Why not? I'm gonna type in the question. So what's I'll just ask in general, what's everybody's like favorite comic book hero?
Flash.
Ooh.
Spider-Man.
Flash? Spider-Man?
You're my Superman.
Aww. My
Aw,
lovely
she's
wife,
so
Gina.
cute.
My Wonder Woman. Mm. So cute.
Yes.
Oh,
I
you
don't know
guys
if you
are
can
so
see that.
adorbs.
They're
Yep.
adorable.
We even had coffee mugs that had our wedding invitation put on them.
Yeah.
As Superman and Wonder Woman.
Aw,
Pretty cool.
Yep.
that's so cute.
Cuteness is just spilling over the coffee mug.
Yeah.
Right.
I wonder how much barf people had to pick up out there.
That was part of it. Like
Stop, nobody.
It's so adorable.
a lot of people when they plan their weddings and stuff, it's mainly the bride, where he was in on it with everything. Of course, he couldn't see the dress that was designed and stuff, but all the invitations, everything planned, the what was it? The
See,
program that we passed out, everything we worked on together, and it was
you
amazing.
got two creative minds that come together. It's like fire. So fire.
Aw.
Well, it's a comic book question. We're like patiently waiting.
Yes, I know, right? So I just posted it. I will switch gears on. There we go. The display. There it is. Here is the question. What color is Robin's cape from Batman and Robin? Robin's cape, is it yellow, black, red, or green? Try to make it the most simplistic question out there. Might be a trick question, though, because we're talking comic books.
It's the easiest one.
Let's see. So far,
Contrast.
we've got most of y'all are choosing yellow.
Yep.
Some are choosing red, and there are some that choose green.
Green is the green lantern or the green arrow.
What do you guys think? So you think it's yellow, Max?
Yep.
What about you, Lisa?
Yep.
Yellow. What about you, Gina?
Yep. I did yellow.
You did yellow too. I'm gonna actually be the oddball here. and go.
It's not green.
I'm gonna go green.
Oh, Zaiden.
I know. I so went there. Well, you can't use green in a green screen, so depending on the technology. Of course, this is a comic book, so that doesn't count.
It might be red.
It might be. Look
But
at
I think it's yellow.
Max. Depends on the season.
She's shaking her head and like, well,
Why? Why me?
disagreement.
Why me, Zaiden? Let's go ahead and choose the one that everybody didn't choose, which was black. That was clearly no. Second. Oh, sorry. Green was third place, and that was my choice. So we'll see what happens here. Ooh, Zaiden was clearly wrong. Okay. But second place, we've got red. See what red's got for us. Also incorrect. It looks like yellow is indeed the correct answer.
Yellow is the winner.
So we did even have capes too at the wedding for the wedding party, just for us to walk in though. And we had all the different characters for the best man and matron and all that. So they matched up like
That was cool.
For Harley and the Joker were like best man and
Literally had their
Nathan.
logo prints on the capes on each one of them. For obviously, I had the Superman and Gina had the Wonder Woman, and the best man had the Joker, and the matron, or in this case, was it matron?
You
at the time?
guys had a superhero wedding?
Yeah.
we
That's
put
so cute.
that theme pieces of it into the wedding.
That
was
is
cool.
so cute.
But it
I
still had
love
its
it.
elegant and beautiful side.
It had a
too.
right. It had a great combination of things. It had like that kind of almost Greek mythology look to it as well.
Yeah, that goddess look and stuff
Yeah.
Aw. Yeah.
with the
Oh,
different
that's so
statues
pretty.
for some of the pictures on the outside, because they had the outside and then the inside was more already had your nice vase and chandeliers and stuff. It was just actually a
I
great
would love
deal.
to see photos of that one day. Honestly,
day.
that
One
sounds
day.
One
so
day.
pretty. One day.
A few years ago.
Yeah, it was a diamond in
they
the
were
rough because
adorable.
like you would never think that this place was there, and it was fairly new too. But that because of COVID, like that actually helped us got a good deal because they didn't have to get their like grand opening when it was supposed to happen. So we got
Yeah.
hooked up.
Me and my honey bunny, we got married at the Graceland wedding chapel in Vegas. So, like, I made my dress and it was like baby blue, and my honey bunny, he wore blue suede shoes. So it
Aw.
was super fun. Yeah.
Aw.
You know.
Yeah, I
If-
had-
you know, hey, you know, like, if you're gonna get married, you know, do it right. You know, I mean, do it how it's right for you. And I think having like a wedding that is something that's like, you know, fun for the couple and fun for the like family members, you know, that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
So.
great deal experience. And
Mm-hmm.
one of the things too, since we designed my dress, I had a friend make it. He didn't know on the front I had like the Wonder Woman emblem, and then in the back I had the Superman emblem. And he didn't know until after we were married and we were about to walk into the reception. He finally got to see the back, and his mouth just dropped. Surprised him that I had put
literally was
Superman.
Aww.
I was literally stunned, and her dad even looked at me like, yep, that's an awesome moment. And I was just, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Beautiful. It was just
To still make it look
beautifully done.
elegant, because it just had like the diamond shape of the outline of the Superman.
Yeah. That's so cool. I
Right?
love that. I want to see pictures. I do. One day.
One day.
One day, one day, one day.
All right. I'm going to do another question for trivia for movies. Might be an interest. How many people have seen the movie Maleficent?
Yes.
I have.
That was a pretty cool, good movie. I think there was a second one too. Did everybody watch both of them, or?
I don't think so. I only saw
I know I watched the first one, but I don't know if I watched the second one. I didn't watch the second one.
I don't think I actually watched the second one either. Now that I think about it. How about you guys in the chat? How did you all see both Maleficent's movies? Maleficent movies.
Change the trivia question. Nobody saw it.
Party poopers. Wow, look at that.
The question is, who
nope,
played Maleficent? Angelina Jolie.
Zaiden, did you
Nope.
just go up? I can't even do that. I can't. There you go. There, I'm trying to do it. I can't do that.
My dad used to whistle a certain way
I have
too. Where
bunny.
I can't.
I have bunny lips. You know, they just don't do that. So, there you go.
Let's see. Maybe there's another movie we can choose. Ooh, this might be good. How many people are, let's say, Jack Nicholson fans?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yes.
Did someone at least watch one Jack Nicholson movie out there?
Yeah, The Shining.
Yes.
Yeah.
At least give me that.
Hey, I showed you a tour of the hospital, the real hospital of One
That's-
Flew
Yeah.
Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
just the other
right.
day.
Yeah.
That was cool. Wow, that was a really wild thing. We ended up pulling it up, Max, on the actual old building, compared it to. Well, she actually drove by it first with her camera.
Ooh,
and
go
then
up there now in the middle of the night, very dark and
It was so cool. It was.
I don't know. That would be kind of scary. But I if you guys want me to do like a haunted bunny tour, I will do it. I promise I will. But I'm kind of
I
scared.
don't know. The
I
word
need
haunted and bunny just doesn't mash well.
Well,
Haunted bunny.
I
Look.
joke because I'm a bunny, but I would
Bunny, bunny.
I will do that, but I want some bunny to come with me. So
Hey, I'll drive down. It's fine.
There you go.
Hey,
Let's
there you go.
together.
no, like seriously, the asylum where they filmed like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is in Salem, and you know, if you're in Seattle,
Mm-hmm.
come down.
Hey,
Come down
Halloween's
and
right in
we
the
should
corner.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that far. It's like, what, Seattle, I think, is 3 hours from here?
I mean, maybe. It's, what, about 2.5 to get to Portland? Ish.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so we're
Ish.
like 45 minutes south of Portland. So, but, ooh, that might be something that could be fun.
We're gonna have a haunted bunnies
Haunted
podcast
tour
coming soon.
of...
That would be awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We should do that, Max. We should do that, Max, for Zaiden. Yes,
awesome.
we should do that.
I will do an exclusive video just for that. We'll
right, we'll make it
set it
happen.
up.
Plan it.
Let's do it.
We'll figure
What do you-
that out.
What do you think, everybody in
We'll
chat? Would you like to
figure
see that?
out.
Be like a haunted trip with Max and Lisa? Would that be cool? After my
In
7-second
the
delay.
in the
Let's do it.
Salem Asylum. Oh,
Tour.
no, It's a beautiful building, though. It really is.
bet.
But I'm kind of scared to
They
do it
kept
by
it up.
myself.
Yeah.
Well, it's not safe to do anything like that by yourself. You never know who's hiding in some of those areas. But
Yeah, I mean, I
that'd
don't
be
want
kinda
any creepies following me home. So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the
So-
next question just posted. What movie features Jack Nicholson screaming, "You can't handle the truth"? That should be
Gosh, that
an
one's so
easy
easy.
one. But let's find out. I
I think
posted
it's
the
The Shining. That's what he screams at the door as he's taking the axe to it.
No,
You can't
that's
handle the
truth.
Johnny.
What I was thinking, Max.
I know, I'm just being
You
funny.
can't handle the truth.
Wasn't she Olive Oil? That lady that played
Yeah, in
Jack's
Popeye.
wife?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's
With-
It is
with,
olive oil.
My God, who is the comedian that played Popeye?
Robin
This is
Williams.
Robin
That was-
Williams.
yeah,
Robin
Robin
Williams.
Williams.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See again, bad with names. Sorry.
My goodness.
Sorry.
I was thinking, who played Bluto?
Oh, I can't remember who Bluto was.
Yeah, I don't remember who.
Oh my gosh, that movie was like, I don't know, what, 30, 40 years ago? 30
Man.
years ago?
It was good
It's an
though.
80s movie,
You know,
right?
it was good though. It was good.
I liked
I
it.
liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. That was one of my favorite cartoon characters growing up.
I mean,
Um,
Robin Williams is a brilliant actor and comedian.
Can't go wrong with Robin Williams. I mean, what's everybody's favorite movie of Robin Williams? I can tell you the one I like.
Well, I liked him, like, when I first, like, seen him, he was in Mork and Mindy. I loved Mork and Mindy. Everybody was like,
A
Happy
TV
Days,
show.
like, no. Mork
Mark and Mindy, yeah.
Mark and Mindy. Yeah, he was cute. That was his show though. But like movie wise,
That was one of his early breaks.
I like Jumanji.
Dead Poet Society was really good
Yeah.
with Robin Williams.
How
And
that came out in 1980.
I have to
and
say,
what was the other one that I really like?
Mrs. Doubtfire was my favorite.
I was gonna say Mrs. Doubtfire, but Patch Adams is really good too, though.
Patch Adams was good. He I like the variety of
Patch Adams
character
is-
he did, from like all the way from, Mrs. Doubtfire to Patch Adams. I mean, there's a good.
Hmm.
He plays some very interesting roles that are very. I think that one specifically was really good because he plays
Oh,
a very.
you know what
interesting
other movie he's really good in? Is Dead Poet
goal for mental
Society.
health. Dead Poet. Excuse me. Dead Poet Society.
No, not Dead Poet Society. I'm sorry. What's the one with Jeff Bridges and him where they're in New York? Oh gosh, what? The Fisher King? The Fisher King. That's it.
Yes.
The Fisher
Yes.
King, where he
remember
like is the homeless guy in New York and stuff like that, and it has to do with like his wife gets hurt by a broadcast by Jeff Bridges
Made in
and stuff.
1991. Yep. Wow.
That's an amazing movie. The Fisher King. That's a really good movie.
But Robin Williams was
really
in
good.
Good Will Hunting as well.
Yes, yeah, and that, of course, yeah, that's really good too. Yeah,
I don't know. He's
the-
always going to be the genie in Aladdin to me too. So
Oh, I almost
I've only
forgot
seen
about
like
that.
Aladdin like
Yeah.
a million times.
Ah,
Yeah. Aladdin
who
was
who
great.
didn't like Aladdin? The
When I
original
wasn't
one.
even into big Disney movies and stuff, but Aladdin I listened to, watched over and over again because of him.
Let's see. Of course, this is what's funny. Everybody answered A Few Good Men as the correct answer. Clearly, it's not The Shining. Nope. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest was one. That's an interesting answer. Terms of Endearment. Definitely not it, but Few Good Men. Correct. The role of Colonel Nathan R. Jessup in A Few Good Men earned Jack Nicholson an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor.
You guys there?
So, oops.
I'm
Zoom just
here.
kind of reset. Are you guys still with me?
I
I'm
was
here.
gone
Can you
for
hear
a
me?
while.
Yeah, it froze
You
up.
were gone
I
for a
lost you
while?
For a second. Okay, you're back.
We'll fix that. Do-do-do. Stand by. So yes, it was correct. Few Good Men. There we go.
You can't handle the truth.
Again, everybody, I did just post the link to, or excuse me, I posted the link earlier to the Zoom if you want to come in. We'll go ahead and lay it one more time. Probably do maybe another half hour of this wonderfulness and then start closing up shop. There we go. All right. What are some of you guys' favorite celebrities? In general, like
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. I should have seen that one coming. Should have seen that coming.
He's my one and only true love.
Keanu?
Reeves.
Why?
Yes.
You know.
Oh my gosh, I've loved him since he did his first commercial for Corn Flakes back in the day.
Oh wow.
He's hot. I don't know. It's just like I've been smitten with him since like, I don't know, 1990.
Well,
When Speed first came out, I was actually visiting in Puerto Rico. So I saw it on the big screen there when everybody was having to read the subtitles. So I was getting everything, catching most of everything before the rest of the audience, but it was a fun, good experience. And then who would have known it would have been such a big record breaker, big hit for him, for Speed.
so there was this movie that me and Gina watched. Was him as he played an AI character, but he wasn't at first, but he ended up becoming duplicates or something like that, or
Yeah, have you guys seen that one?
what was
it
is
called?
it duplicates? I don't know if I got that right, but correct me if I'm
With Keanu?
yeah.
You're
what was
right.
it
It was the
called?
replicas.
The replicas, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, you got it right.
The replicas. Okay.
Replicas. So me and Gina kind of like this movie because you know how sometimes Keanu can have like a dry sense of humor in his acting. There was a line in here, and I want to pull it up if I can find it. Where we thought that was some of his best acting. It was he said, what did he say, Gina, specifically? He said,
I gotta find it.
I know, we'll find it. But something along the line of I am exactly who I am, or something like that.
Excellent!
Of course I gotta play the excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent!
You guys don't hear it in Zoom, but everybody else in YouTube does. Little kudos there for Bill and Ted. Crud, I can't find it. But anyways,
Yeah, probably.
my computer's like, I can't handle the truth. It's so slow. All right, whatever. So Keanu Reeves is your favorite, Max. What about you, Lisa?
My favorite actor of all time.
Or actress, doesn't matter.
Oh, gosh. It's a tricky question.
isn't it?
I mean, it is. You
There's
know,
a few good ones out there.
like, there's a lot of good ones out there, but one of my favorite actors is John Malkovich. And a
Good
lot of
choice.
people don't like him, but I mean,
Oh, he's a brilliant
he's
actor.
great. He's great. Like, doing a movie called Being John Malkovich as John Malkovich, like, is awesome. Like, when John Malkovich goes into John Malkovich's mind and he's like, Malkovich, Malkovich. But, you know, I mean, like, I love him. I do. I love John Malkovich. And, you know, I watched an interview with him with, who's the British guy that has the show. He does a wonderful show. I love watching his show.
Kind of like a late night show,
It's a talk
right?
show.
Yeah.
Talking about
It's a late night show.
James Corden.
Gordon,
Gordon.
or not James
It's
Gordon.
not James Corden. No. It's a British
It's-
show.
I know what you're talking about.
And
I can't
yeah,
remember. his
but
name.
he was asking him, he was like, you know, people like go up to John Malkovich and John Malkovich is like, oh my gosh, you look just like John Malkovich. And he's like, really? I do? You know, like, I love him because he's so aloof, and, you know, he's so fun in the movie Red, you know, when he's like, I'm going to get the pig. Or, you know, like, I don't know, like,
Graham Norton show.
I love Graham Norton. That's it. Yeah. Like, I love John Malkovich. Like, he's one of my favorites by far. If, like, I could ever, well, and of course, like, you know, Keanu, hubba, you know, honestly, Johnny, hubba, you know, but, like, John Malkovich is just, he's brilliant. And even, like, in a dramatic role, like, Jim Carrey is really good too. Like, the movie The Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, that's a really good movie too.
Oh.
And that made me really like Jim Carrey as an actor. So, I don't know. I mean, you're asking a, like, movie geek to, like, pinpoint their favorite, you know.
Man,
The list is going to go
the
on and on.
library
and on
just
and
opened
on.
for business.
Yeah,
Lisa's
you're
movie
literally
library.
like asking me to go down a rabbit hole right now. So, I mean,
I
like,
just threw a whole bunch of
to
carrots
be
in there.
quite
There you
honest,
go. Oh,
yeah,
man.
you know, I mean, like, let me delve into this stuff right now. But, I mean, like, oh my gosh, there's so many brilliant actors out there. And then actresses, you know, you got, like, Judi Dench, she's played the Queen. She's done a lot of, like, amazing things. Oh God, what's her name?
Meryl Streep.
No. Well, yes, love her too. But, gosh, she was in Misery. What's her name? I can't think of her name right now. Misery. And
Kathleen
she was
Bates.
also in, yes, Miss Bates. Yeah. And then
Let's
even,
see. Chat, you got quite a few answers in here too, so I'll read a few yours off, get you included in here. I got some favorites for Drew Barrymore, good actress. Brendan for Doom Patrol. Joaquin Phoenix, yes, Max, we caught that. I think I
yes,
surprised,
Joaquin Phoenix.
surprisingly, he's actually a really good actor. I really liked
He's
him
been a
in.
great actor. For
And
me.
he's completely underrated. Yes.
I think he is an underrated
he's
actor. I agree
amazing.
with that.
Who's caught Drew Barrymore's talk show? She has her own talk show now, right?
Yeah, Drew Barrymore's got. She went from a night show to I think like an early day. Time spot. I don't know. I can't remember the time.
Yeah, I
slot,
thought it was just midday show.
I'm going to agree with Brandon on Glenn Close, because Glenn Close is amazing too.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Agreed. Bill Murray. I like some of his stuff. I mean, I won't put him at my top, but I did like a lot of What About Bob was good. Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day just became a classic.
Scrooge.
One of his best. Scrooge. Yep. Kathy Bates.
Yeah.
Yep. Good choices here. Let's.
Yeah, I mean, like, Meryl is amazing. Like, one of my favorite movies, like, with Meryl, and Goldie Hawn is in it, and Bruce Willis is also in it, is Death Becomes Her.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever watched that movie?
It's been a while.
Yeah, that's it's been a while too, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's fun and it's funny, you know. I mean, and Isabella Rossellini is in that, and oh my God, like, she is a stunning woman. You know, Isabella Rossellini.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Gary Oldman.
You know, you said Gary Oldman, right?
Yes.
Gary Oldman, I think, is a fantastic actor. He's got a good dynamic range. I liked how he played Commissioner Gordon in the Batman series, the Dark Knight. I liked some of his other movies too that he did. He's got such a great dynamic. Fifth Element.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fifth Element, but have you, like, do you remember, what was it, the Beethoven movie,
Max is
Immortal
laughing.
Beloved?
Yeah.
I'm laughing because when you said Gary, what did you say? Gary Olsa? Is that his name?
Oldman.
Gary Oldman?
Thank you. I
Did I
was
say it wrong?
thinking Gary. No, you said it right. But when you were talking about Gordon, I was thinking about Gary Busey.
Oh
and
my God.
His face just popped
Oh,
up.
no.
I'm like, he's a good actor.
Well,
Wait a
Gary
second.
Busey, I mean, you know.
Oh boy.
Gary Busey. Oh
No,
my
no, no, no,
God.
no, no, no,
He's
no,
great
no,
in
no,
his own
no.
way,
Not
but
Gary
no.
Busey.
I think his
I know,
best
but
one
that's
was
what-
Lethal Weapon, and that's all I think.
I don't know.
God.
Just when I hear Gary, that's what I think about. His crazy hair and his face, those teeth. It's
Yeah,
just like,
but
oh my gosh.
Oh
God,
my
yeah, he
gosh.
has horrible teeth. But Gary Oldman in Immortal Beloved, when he plays like Beethoven, is amazing. He also was in Bram Stoker's Dracula
Yep.
with Keanu Reeves
Oh.
and
I know. I
the
have
most
that one.
beautiful Winona Ryder, who is also a very
That's
underrated
right.
actress.
I know
Yeah.
I was in that movie.
Yeah, that was a really good movie. Like, it was
Yes,
really
it
good.
was.
Like, I mean, that came out in, like, I think 91 or 92, and that got, like, best cinematography at the time. And that was a really, like, creepy good movie.
It
So,
was 1992.
1992. Okay. When they did the Dracula movie. And I mean, and that's something I have it on Blu-ray still, and I still watch that over and over again because it's a great movie. And the cinematography in that is, like, amazing for the time. So
I agree. Anthony Hopkins is Brandon's one of his choices. I absolutely
Yeah.
like Anthony
And
Hopkins.
he's also in that.
Yep.
He's
You're right.
also in that. He is Van Helsing in it. Yes.
Bram
Yeah.
Stoker's Dracula. Yep.
Anthony Hopkins. Yeah.
Great. Oh man, I wonder how many other actors I'm not thinking of that are in that movie. It had kind of had
I
a
don't
good fill
know.
of them.
Carrie Elves, like, like Wesley from The Princess Bride, he's
Yep.
in it.
Yep. Remember that. That is excellent.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great cast. Like, that movie honestly had a, like, star role cast at the time.
Agreed. You
Superstar.
know, go ahead, Gina.
No,
You
I
know,
just said
I mean, like,
superstars.
when you think about
Yeah.
The Princess Bride, too.
Love
Yeah.
that movie. Who doesn't
But
love
when
The
you think
Princess
about
Bride?
The Princess Bride, oh my gosh. As
Inconceivable.
you wish. Inconceivable. Never go against a Sicilian when death is on the line. I
His
mean,
laugh. Oh my
like,
god. It was like
that, like,
it was so annoying. It was funny.
that movie is like, yeah, it's so great, though. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I mean, beautiful movie.
Right? So many good
Beautiful
quotes
movie.
out of that movie.
hmm
Dustin Hoffman's my favorite.
Dustin Hoffman?
I would say he's up there. He's definitely up there. Tom Hanks is another one.
Rain
Between
Man,
those
one
two.
of my favorites.
I like Anthony Hopkins. Like if I were to pick a top 5, right? Dustin Hoffman, Tom Hanks, Anthony Hopkins. I'll put Sean Connery at number 5. He's one of my faves. And Gary Oldman. Those would be my 5.
Gary Busey.
Gary Busey is
Gary
Number
Busey.
It's always going to be Gary Busey. I don't know why.
Didn't he play in one of the Hulk movies?
I don't
As
know.
the
I know
father
he was
or something.
he was in Point Break with Keanu Reeves.
That's right. Here we go. 6 degrees of separation of Keanu Reeves. What? How many actors can you name? That's tied to him. Kind of curious to see how many there actually are.
Everybody?
Lawrence
Everybody?
Fishburne.
Of course, Lawrence Fishburne. That's an easy one.
With Keanu.
That's it.
Actors.
You got
Actors or actresses?
Both.
everybody. Sandra, what's that
Sandra
girl's
Bullock,
name?
Sandra
Yep.
Bullock.
Yeah, her. She was in a
Yeah.
couple movies with him. Charlize Theron, Ann Moss,
Yes.
Winona Ryder,
Yep.
Gary
Yep.
Busey, Patrick Swayze, Laura Petty,
Yes.
Yes. Alex
Look at her
Winters.
go.
That's winners.
Well,
Wow.
I mean, I've seen like a
Oh.
ton of those movies. I mean, he is my guy. Theon
Did say
to start
Graceway
off with.
from the
Al Pacino. Al Pacino. Al Pacino.
was
Devil's
him.
Advocate.
I don't know the kid that plays
Oh,
Theron
that's right.
Yeah.
from Game of Thrones. He was in John Wick.
Oh, and then like even like
Yeah, the I know what you're talking about.
what's his butt?
What's his butt?
What's his butt?
We all caught that.
We got the butt of that joke.
Shia LaBeouf or Shia
Shia
LaBeouf,
LaBeouf.
like in Constantine, right?
Oh, that's
like
the
isn't
best I've ever heard
Shia
about a name.
LaBeouf
Was
in
he
there?
in
LaBeouf.
Constantine?
Shia LaBeouf.
I'm sorry.
We'll never
I mean,
look at that dude the same after this night.
Yeah, I guess he was in that movie. Rachel.
He was in
Rachel Weisz.
Constantine.
Rachel, he sings.
Yeah.
Tilda
Rachel
Swinton. Swinton.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah. Well, you lovely people, I actually have to sign off, unfortunately, because
Getting late.
I gotta be somewhere early in the morning. Yeah.
Understood, Max. You've been fantastic. Thank you for joining in.
It was
Everybody.
nice hanging out with everybody tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot
It was
of fun.
nice to meet you, Max.
Yeah, same here. We'll keep in touch.
Absolutely. Yep. Next Wednesday,
For
guys. If you
sure.
want, we'll be talking about some wrestling stories. So stay tuned for
Yeah.
that. But hope
then
you have
you
a great
guys will
night,
be
Max. Thanks
visiting
again for
the haunted
tuning in.
house.
All
What
right,
was
you
that,
guys
Gina?
enjoy the rest
And then
of the
they'll
show.
be visiting the insane asylum.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get connected on that
We'll
one.
have
I'll
to do a live
definitely.
show.
We should do
Right.
that. We should totally do that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Make
All
it
right,
happen.
you guys have a great night.
You too.
Have a good
Max.
night.
You
Till next
too.
time.
Bye. Bye, everybody in chat.
Sweet dreams.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Sweet
Bye.
dreams. So
She's so cute. I love her. She's so awesome.
he is awesome.
She seems like really cool.
Those good people that you find, and you know, they'll be in your life forever.
Yeah, we go way back, early wrestling days. So yes, we're gonna have some stories to talk about on Wednesday. But I'm really looking forward to this little haunted house insane asylum tour. That would be fantastic to watch.
If she wants to do that, I'm totally down to do it. I don't want to do it by myself. Like, I'm kind of nervous, you know. I mean, I'll do it, but
Yeah, I think that would be fun. So definitely we'll make an exclusive on here, guys. If you set it up, we'll make it happen right here on the Gauche. Absolutely. What do you guys think
Well,
out there in chat? You guys
so
want to make it happen? So what, Lisa?
so if you guys want to see me, like my little hippity hop, well, I'll be a real person when I do it, but I will.
I can just picture you as a bunny
But if
inside
you
of an
guys want to
assailant
see me and
inside.
Max like tour like the Salem Memorial Hospital where they filmed One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which is haunted supposedly, I'll do it as long as I have a friend. And I think it would be really cool if Max wanted to join in. And, you know, I have no problem doing it. I really honestly don't.
That would be
I
cool.
really honestly don't.
I'm
So,
saying
right.
these
like, what
ideas
does
are
the
great.
chat think?
I think chat should hit 1 and see some ones on here if they want to see some of that action. Want to see a haunted
You know,
insane
because
asylum
I mean,
tour?
I'll do it. I'll do it. I mean, I gave you I showed you what the beautiful building looked like on the outside.
Yes.
And those of you who missed it, I mean, it's a building. I think PC Tech Googled it, and so did you. And it was built in 1890 something.
See if I can't bring it up again real quick. What was the name of that building?
Yeah.
Can't remember the name.
Salem. It's the Salem Memorial Hospital, I believe, or
Yep, we're getting the
the
ones.
Salem Hospital.
Ah,
Yeah.
the image up.
Oh, Tammy saying 111,
Yep.
Brandon saying 1, Amy saying 1, Jenny is well, she's 100 ones.
She's like,
So-
yes, please.
You seem to be stirring
She's
something
like, do
up.
it!
do it.
Do it! But no, I would do it. I would do it. I would
Yeah.
do it. But
I hear you stirring something up. Please.
And I mean, I'll talk to my husband because he's military, so maybe we can get some cool cameras to go in there. I don't know. I can talk to him
Oh,
about
that'd be
it.
cool.
Oh, you guys have a cool setup and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
That would be neat.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, but I would totally do a video tour and try to figure it out. But I'm kind of scared to do it, and I've been wanting to do it, but don't do it.
There are some people that are concerned
know,
for your hairy situation.
hey, I mean, if here's how I look at it. Here's how I look at it. If you're going in there, if you're going in a place like that, and you're going in there like as a pure being and stuff, things shouldn't follow you home. And I'm not going in there to like try to like provoke anything that's in there. I'm not.
Who would want to?
Like well, exactly. So, but at the same time, I would do it. I would totally do it. I would totally like hop my happy bunny butt in there, and I mean, why not? I mean, that's kind of cool. It's okay. So the history is sad and everything like that, but I think that respecting like that kind of situation is also a good thing as well. So I'm going to raise my little bunny hands up. You can't see it. If I was on like real like video right now, here. I mean, I don't even know if I can do it right now. I can't. But I wouldn't have a problem with it. So
there it is. Oregon State Hospital in 1895. Posted it for YouTube. I should see it in about 7 seconds.
I think it would be an interesting experience.
Yeah. Tour for that one, y'all? What do you think?
Yeah.
Jenny
Awesome.
D doesn't think that it's a good idea.
It's a little
She's
spooky.
like, good energy won't bring back bad energy.
Yes, it's. But I'm a man of faith. Be like praying you up and down.
Yes.
But when you get out of there, be like, buy 7 to 10 sage sticks.
Armor
And-
of God.
Exactly. Put some
So
armor on us.
you and Gina need to be in Oregon when I come out of there to like bless me. Be like, oh, you guys are okay,
Oh man,
power
Jen
of
D's
Christ
like,
compels
The
you.
oil.
I
Right.
mean,
Holy oil.
oh my god.
no.
We'll hire an exorcism.
No.
Hire an exorcist. Of all things to get creepy about. Yeah. Well, that could be fun. So what's everybody, we'll kind of conclude with this last question. What's everybody want to be for Halloween? What kind of characters would you like to be dressed up as? Is there any costumes that you guys have? I kind of hinted on it in my last stream, but just curious. What do you guys want to be for Halloween?
Who's working on their costumes already, or who waits to the last minute?
Yeah, there's that. Who goes to the costume store or Halloween, like the party stores or whatever, like last second to see what's out there just to throw something on? Who are you out there? Like, which one are you that does that last second costume shop situation? I'm kind of curious.
I'm not like a last minute costume shop situation kind of person.
Yeah.
So
Like
are you working on something?
Are you working on something, Lisa?
Well, me and my honey bunny have been talking about being, because I'm the bunny
Amy,
here.
I got that.
But we've been talking about being like Roger and Jessica Rabbit. So
That's right.
Yeah, I like that.
yeah, I've always wanted to be Jessica Rabbit. I mean, and before like my looks fade,
Yeah.
That's kind of what I want to try to do.
You got it.
Hey, I'm getting close to like the nifty 50s and stuff like that. So,
Hey,
you gotta,
you said nifty, so
you gotta
you're
got
gonna
it
be
while
nifty.
you flaunt it, Well, exactly. But like you might as well like have like, a couple years of like flaunty, have fun. I've always wanted to dress up in that like, sexy red dress. And I'm a redhead, so, I want to have like my beautiful like red flowing hair. And, I've been Poison Ivy, I've been Lucille Ball, I've been Flappers and stuff like that,
I think that would be perfect.
It's time to be Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
Love to see. Who wants to see Jessica Rabbit for Lisa?
Totally fitting.
I know you guys want to see it. Come on. I think that would be an awesome idea too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gina, how many costumes have you made so far? Like,
I lost track of what I've made. I know I mentioned a couple on here earlier. I said I've done the Lilu costumes, and I did both costumes. So then I stripped off the one costume, so then I was just in the bandage costume the rest of the night. That was fun.
I won't tell you about the Princess Leia costume she had.
Yeah, I did the slave Princess Leia costume.
Do you have the bikini costume?
Yeah, the slave one. So, had the chains and stuff.
Let's just say that this Jedi night was a happy
Zaiden. Zaiden, you're a lucky man.
I am. Very lucky guy. No lie here. So let's see. Did anybody else? What about
Jedi
you?
skills with the lightsaber.
Oh
dear.
God! Here goes.
So-
the redness. I'm gonna turn into a tomato. Man.
Wanted that red to come out, yeah.
Woo. Caught me stunned. Oh man.
He is totally red. It's so cute.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh.
What other we did
Wow,
Harley and the Joker
Oh, that was fun. We did.
1 year too. Yeah.
If I can find the photos for that, I would show it. But we did an awesome like the '80s Joker, kind of like the Jack Nicholson version, which is what I did.
Yeah.
And she did a.
I just created my own Harley look.
It's like it's a unique Harley Quinn. If there were to be an '80s Harley Quinn with Jack Nicholson, that would have been it. I don't count the girl that was with him at the time that had the mask on as a Harley Quinn. I think some people tried to relate it to that, which
I still
that's-
stuck with the green and purple colors with her diamonds and
yeah.
the Joker. Instead of going the red and all these colorful looks with the new Harley.
It was awesome. It wasn't that typical black red. It was a combination of the purple,
Green and purple.
red, I think red, right?
Yeah.
Well, anyways, guys, ladies, everybody else out there, it was a fun time. We're going to go ahead and close up shop. Any last words you want to put out there? We'll start with Lisa the Bunny Rabbit. Any last words?
Oh, my goodness. Hey now. Every bunny loves every bunny. And, Gina and Zaiden, like, you two are, like, the most cutie couple that I've ever met.
Aww.
So, You guys are. I mean, I haven't met you for like honest and for true, but like if I ever do like meet you two, I mean, I honestly, I can't wait. I can't wait. And, you know, be good to each other and, party on, dudes. No, just kidding. So, but yeah, you know, everybody have a good night and have pleasant dreams. And we'll see you tomorrow for the lunch rush. And indeed, just yeah, honestly, you know, thank you for having me here. And yeah,
Awesome.
honest, yeah,
Thank you, Lisa.
I don't know.
You're a pretty
welcome.
happity hoppity bunny rabbit.
Hey, you know, I mean, I'm
Pretty-
always happy to hop on, and you know, if
But you're always hopping in.
You took what I was
Hasn't
just gonna
happening.
say. Hey, we always love you hopping on here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to hop on here, you know. I mean, it's so much fun. I mean, honestly, like you two like brighten my day. So, yeah.
Thanks. Well, you're awesome too, Lisa. You're always welcome back to the Gauche. Thank you for being a part of this wonderful community.
Staying hip.
And
Thank you.
been amazing. So, to you, Gina, you want to throw out some closing statements?
Just another great night with everybody, gabbing on and enjoying each other's company. Of course, share this with your friends and build the community. And we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for the lunch rush and see what happens after that with Temp, who's going to be helping out there. We just look forward to every time we get to chill out with you guys. So thanks.
Awesome. All right. So we'll leave you on one more zinger for the night. Of all the inventions of the last 100 years, the dry erase board has to be the most remarkable. Wink, wink. You can remark. Go to sleep with those nightmares, guys. You're welcome. Oh, here we go.
Zaiden.
That guy, that's
Zaiden.
Zaiden. That's Zaiden. With that said, closing out shop. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Hit that like, subscribe, notification button if you like what you see and if you want more of it. Would love to have you aboard this crazy train that keeps on going forward. Tomorrow, come see us at about 12-ish. We're going to do a noon lunch rush. For those that, of course, missed out on tonight's Midnight Madness, we'll be doing a show then. And, of course, we'll be following suit with the next live stream with Temp and family. Temp will be, there will be a guest host helping him out, and we'll all be aboard helping and kind of having fun tomorrow. So stay tuned, or later today in this case. So after the lunch rush tomorrow, we'll have that stream going on, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned. If you choose to participate and kind of help support this wonderful community, always would love some donations if you don't mind, if you would like to, out of your heart. It does help upgrade and keep things going in as far as hardware, software, and whatnot to give you the best quality stuff that we can provide you. Thank you for anything you do. It's obviously we're not forcing you to, but it helps. But with that said, you guys, thank you so much for coming in here. Been a wonderful night, guys, hanging out with you. So in the meantime, we say thank you to our wonderful guests, Lisa, Max, Gina. Thank you for sticking along with this train of Midnight Madness. And then we'll see you guys tomorrow. Zaiden out.